Hello, it's Perry Peacock with your Wilderness Quick Tip. If you're out way back in the woods snowshoeing, you want to make sure that you got plenty of water with you at all times. I've got a stove in my pack and I carry water with me, but in case of a storm or something happens and you can't start a fire, you can't light your stove, it's always good to have a supply of water with you. And here's what I do. The Eskimos, many of them used to carry water inside their jackets, inside a bag made of skins. And that way they always had water with them that was not frozen. And they could use that for drinking or fixing the runners on their sleighs or all those sorts of things. And we could do the same thing. As our muscles work and everything, our body gives off heat. That heat is trapped inside your clothing, and if you have water inside of there, then you're going to keep it unthawed. Now here's one other thing we can do, and that is we can melt water with our body heat as well. And let me show you that. Now what I've done here is this is just a water bladder for the Camelback type deal. And what I've done here is I've taken the tube and I've shortened it up quite a bit. And I've drilled a hole in the retainer here and put a wire tie through there. That way it holds it right here. So when I want to get a drink of water right from inside my parka, I can have a drink of water anytime I want. Now here's how you replenish the water so that you never ever run out. And every time or two that you take a drink, you should do this. And here's what we do. Now I can either take this thing off and do this, or I can even do it with it on me. Alright, so what you want to do is just get your bottle here, you just kind of push it back like that and open it up. This snow here is very powdery. But you can kind of squeeze it just a little bit so it makes little lumps that kind of go down there. If it's really powdery, it's easier to do that and get that snow in there. Just like that, that's all you got to do. And every 2 or 3 times you take a drink, just do that, and you'll always have a nice supply of water to drink because your body heat will melt it. And that way you'll overcome the major cause of hypothermia, and that's dehydration. So you see I've got a bunch of snow in there, and I just want to kind of shake that all up and make sure it's saturated with water. I'll hang that back around my neck, inside my coat, and I'm good to go. And we'll let the body melt some more snow right here. Alright, so here I am inside my jacket. I'm trapping all the warm air that's inside of there. Air kind of stays inside of there and warm air rises. All that stuff is kind of trapped in around here. That air is melting the slush and the slushy snow that's inside my water bottle. Now I've rigged up my water bottle like this, so I've got my little tube here. I may redo it. I'm thinking about make it just a tiny bit longer, but anytime I need a drink, I can just zip my jacket just a tiny bit. Go like that. Got me some fresh water. It's not ice cold or anything like that. It's, your body's pre-warmed a little bit. Now my body heat is going to melt that snow. It's kind of basically when you put it in like this, it makes it into kind of a slush. So now I've got a slush in here, and my body heat as I snowshoe on up the trail here, it's going to melt that right down, and I'll have a steady supply of water I've done this before where I can go several days or a week or even longer and always have a supply of water without ever lighting a stove and without ever having a fire. That's the ultimate way to ensure that you always have a good supply of water with you. So anyway, this is Perry Peacock with your hydration tip when you're out snowshoeing or your activities outside in the wintertime. Have a great time and be safe. Stay hydrated. Perry Peacock, Wilderness Innovation.